Hey friends, how's it going? We're gonna be trying out some new makeup from YSL Guerlain, and we're gonna put it all together and see how it looks. I am talking about the new YSL All Hours Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF foundation. It's a luminous matte foundation. Also the All Hours concealer. I have the new Hyper Bronze. I have the powder. I have the Guerlain blushes. I have a new YSL mascara, and we're gonna be creating a makeup look with these products. Really excited to try them out, and let's start. And we're gonna be starting off with the foundation. This is again the All Hours Foundation Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 30. It is described as a luminous matte foundation up to 24-hour full coverage weightless feel. My shade is LN1 Light Neutral. YSL was kind enough to send me the foundation and the concealer both to try, so thank you YSL. And hopefully the shade that they sent me, because I did shoot the shade online, so hopefully it's a good match for me. So here's what it looks like. Beautiful packaging, really similar to their lipstick packaging, and it is a frosted glass, really nice. And let's see, it is 12 months shelf life, and it's made in France. Of course, it does say in the bottle, but I do want to make sure you guys understand that it does have SPF, but you shouldn't rely just on this for your SPF, because you need quite the amount to be able to cover all your face, your neck, and everything. So you're gonna need a lot of foundation just to get the SPF you need. So don't rely just on the foundation for your sunscreen protection. Always wear sunscreen. So let's start with this. I'm going to pump some of it, a pump in the back of my hand. Let's give it a few pumps. It's really like runny. And again, it says luminous matte foundation. Like luminous and matte, I don't think goes together, because a matte finish wouldn't be luminous. But let's see. The last foundation I tried on video was the Sisley Paris, and it was described again as a luminous matte, and it wasn't really luminous. It wasn't drying, but it wasn't luminous or dewy, of course, because it was a matte foundation. So let's see how this one works on the skin. I'm gonna be trying out the new Refer brush, the Refer number BO2. It's compact and it has like a slant, so I'm gonna be trying that out. There's a slight like fresh scent, but nothing too overpowering. Okay, so let's start with that. Okay, so I have it on half of my face. It does have some coverage, light coverage to medium. It is not particularly luminous, just like I thought it wouldn't be, because I don't think luminous and matte go together. But it's not drying. I don't think I'm gonna need to powder it, but I am gonna try the powder. It does cover, it doesn't accentuate my pores, but it doesn't diminish them either. So far so good. I mean, it's a matte foundation. That's basically what it is, but it's not drying, which is great. I'm always like afraid when it says matte foundation that it's gonna be drying or cakey, but this is not the case so far for this foundation. I have like a little dry patch here, but I always get that with all matte foundation, not just this one. Like a little bit dry right here on my cheeks, but all around it looks like a really pretty good matte foundation. All right, let's move on with concealer. It's the All Hours Precise Angle Concealer Luminous Matte Face and Eye Concealer. So you could use this all over the face instead of foundation if that's what you choose to, I guess. And this similar packaging, just smaller. This one is shade LC1. I got a little bit lighter because I liked my concealer to be a shade lighter than my foundation to give a brightening effect. And this is 6 months shelf life, and it's made in France. Okay, it's a pretty big, again, because this is a face concealer as well, but it's a pretty big doe foot applicator. There's no scent. I'm gonna do one eye and then I'll go into the next just in case it's drying. I'm gonna use the Refer number B01 This is from their new brushes. I like to apply concealer with my finger, but since I just got these brushes, I want to try them as well. It has a light coverage, and because I did get a shade lighter, there's a brightening effect like I expected. I'm gonna apply a little bit more because it is pretty light. Alright, there you see compared to the other eye. Beautiful. So far I like the concealer more than the foundation because it is matte, but it's not drying, and it does give me a brightening effect, which I always like. I don't see no cakiness and no accentuating the little lines that you have, or I have, on my under eye. And I also like the brush. I didn't mention the brush. The brush I used for the foundation I really liked. It applied it really well. There was no like streaking on my face. And this concealer brush is pretty good too because it's dense but it's soft as well. And this area is really sensitive, or more sensitive than the rest of your face. I like it. So far so good. I'm always like a little bit nervous when I'm trying a new complexion product because you never know how it's gonna look. And normally when I do a sit down video, normally is because I'm gonna go out somewhere after. So I'm kind of always like a little bit afraid that the complexion products aren't gonna be nice for me to go out, step out of the house with it. But this one so far so good. Okay, I'm gonna go in right into the powder, the All Hours Hyper Finish Hyaluronic Acid Infused Multi-Use Matte Powder. Again, there's that matte word. I have shade 01, which is the lightest of the range. That matte word does scare me a little, but it says it's hyaluronic infused. So, and I am a sucker for packaging, so that's the first thing that caught my eye. Look how beautiful that packaging is. Has that cushiony texture, just like the eyeshadow quads they came out with last time. This one has a 24-month shelf life and is made in France. It's a long wear natural matte blurred complexion. Let's open it up and you can see it. It is really pretty. And an all-day buildable sheer to medium coverage, feels weightless, controls shine, which is not a problem with me, blends seamlessly into skin, infused with hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, and lametta extract from YSL Beauty Eureka Community Gardens. To apply this powder, I'm going to be using the reference number 30, and let me give it a quick swatch. Oh, it's pretty. It's really light. You really can't see it on the skin because it's really close to my skin tone, which is great. I wonder if this is refillable because it does have like a little indent, but I don't want to. I just did my nails today, so I don't want to be messing them up. So we'll figure that out another day. So I'm gonna swirl it and just go over the eye area, which is usually where I have a little bit more oiliness, which is my eyelids and my nose. I think I'm gonna go just ahead and do all over the skin because it says it's infused with hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. I do see a slight blurring effect, especially on this area right here where I have pores, accentuated pores. I wonder how it would look by itself. Like, I don't think it has coverage, but it does have a blurring effect. You really, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. It's like right here. It's too light. It's too, you won't be able to see it, but I like it. It does have a blurring effect. Really nice. I'm gonna try it by itself and see how that looks. And I'm in love with the packaging. I don't remember if the bronzer has the same packaging. Similar but different color. So pretty. Look at that. Oh my god, that's so pretty. I like this idea. I had forgotten about this because I ordered it, but I forgot that it had this beautiful packaging. And here is the bronzer. It's pretty light. I picked up the lightest shade 01, which is light sepia. And this is a bronze tan sculpt YSL multi-use bronzing powder, which provides a flawless natural second skin sun-kissed warmth. It's all-day buildable sheer to medium bronze, subtle sheen effect, natural matte warmth, soft and weightless texture that blends seamlessly into skin. Use it full face for a diffuse tan look, where sun hits to enhance natural tan, or onto hollows of the face to sculpt and define angles. This one is also infused with hyaluronic acid, niacinamide and limetta extract from the YSL Beauty Eureka Community Gardens. I am usually the way I use bronzers is just put it on, powder it where the sun will naturally hit me, not necessarily contour or all over the face. So I'm going to use the same brush as the powder on the number 30, and let's give it a swirl. It's pretty light, so I don't know how much of a bronzy effect it's gonna give. Yeah, it's really light. The camera's not gonna pick it up, but that's fine because I don't want to be too bronzy either. These shades I picked up online, so I'm just gonna go here over the cheeks and then all over the perimeter of my face. This brush is like so big and fluffy that I think I'm gonna just end up putting all over my face. It's really light, but there is a difference. Like you could see the difference between one side and the next, one side of the face and the other. At least I see it, but I'm gonna go a little bit harder. Maybe I should use like a more dense brush, but I'll stick to this one. Do you see it now? Maybe a darker shade would be nice like for the summer months, but we're still ending winter, going into spring, although Miami here is perpetual summer. But there's more, like bronzer I think is more for like the summer months where you look bronzier. But I always like to apply a little bit even in the winter months just to give myself a little bit of color and not look so pale. So I think it's beautiful. It's a beautiful bronzer. Making sure I go a little bit down here on the neck. I like it. And I feel it feels really soft. And definitely there's a blurring effect. Like you can barely see my pores in this area. And on my nose. That is great. So far so good. I'm in love with the packaging. I'm a sucker for packaging, for pretty packaging. Alright, what I want to try next are the blushes from Guerlain. I still have them in the beautiful box that they came in. So pretty. And I'm gonna open it with you guys. I think I ordered 2 shades. Ooh, I have a concealer here. I forgot I ordered the concealer. I'll leave this for another video. I do love like the Guerlain Terracotta foundation. It's one of my favorite foundations for like that full coverage look. I love that foundation, and I wanted to try the concealer as soon as it came out, so I forgot I had ordered it. So I'm going to use this in another video, but I do want to use the blush. I ordered 2 of them, and this looks like it's probably samples. Let's check out the samples first. I think it's probably one of their creams. Yes, the Abeille Royale Honey Treatment Day Cream, the Night Cream, and the Double R Renew Repair Eye Serum. I'm very curious about their skincare, so I want to give it a try before I commit to the full size. So that's what these are. And let's go in with the blushes. I ordered shade Blush 00 Nude Clear, and then we have shade Blush 02 Light Coral. So pretty. It's that terracotta line design they have. You know, the foundation, the cover, the lid had it. Also the bronzers. So they came out with a blush as well. And I am going to give it a swatch on my right hand. And let's start with first shade 00 Nude Clear. We have Nude Clear on your right, and we have Light Coral on your left. So pretty. They look matte. There's no shimmer, and they do have a slight scent, which I don't mind. Like really light. I'm gonna try both, one on each side. I know I'm going somewhere, but hopefully they're not too different. I'm gonna try Light Clear first. I'm gonna use the rougher number 05. It seems that it's not transferring to the brush, maybe because it's new. A few swirls. There we go. I use one on one side, and then I use the other on the other side. And let's just do, I think I'll do this side. Oh, that is pretty. This brush is so fluffy. Let's go for a little bit more. That is very nice. Let's try the other on the other brush. Oh, I said I was gonna I forgot. I was going to swatch it on my hand. Here you have a better look. We have nude on the left and light coral on the right. It's pretty pigmented. This one is a little bit more, of course, peachier, which is the shades that I prefer for blushes. Look how pretty these blushes are. It doesn't accentuate my texture. Very soft looking, natural looking because there's nothing natural about them. It is makeup, but I love the way they look, right? Wouldn't you guys agree? Which one do you think looks better on me? The nude, light nude, or the light coral? I think this one looks more natural, I guess. It looks like I'm blushing. And this one is, although these are the shades that I prefer, and I do love it, I think this one might look better on me. What do you guys think? Let me know. I don't have new eyeshadows or highlight to try, but I am gonna I'm gonna put on some of the YSL Satin Crush. I don't know if these shades are still available, but I haven't worn them in a while, so I want to try them today. The Satin Crush 02 and 03. I'm going to apply those quickly on my eyes, and I'm going to apply some of the Dolce & Gabbana highlight, which I love, and then we'll finish off with the YSL mascara. So let's start with the eyeshadows. I'm going to use the reference number B03, only one brush, and I'm going to start with a lighter shade first, which is a shimmer, but let's do light first and then we'll do the darker shade. These are really like pigmented and beautiful. Let me swatch them. Look how pretty they are. And I'm just going to apply the lighter color, which is 03, and apply it here in the inner half. Almost like all over the lid. And then I'm going to flip the brush, and I'm going to use 02, and I'm going to work on the crease and in the outer half. I'm going to get the tip and apply on the waterline. I did get a little bit of fallout, but I'll swipe it clean with a powder brush that I used earlier. I'm going to go ahead and use some mascara. This is a Lash Clash Waterproof Mascara, Volume Extreme. I do like the regular, not waterproof one. I really love that one, so I'm going to try the waterproof one. Beautiful packaging with that electric blue. And it's pretty big, pretty thick packaging. And the applicator is pretty big as well. There we go, pretty good. It doesn't clump. It doesn't give me like really long lashes, but it does coat every lash, and it does give me some volume. Let me try a second coat on this eye, because my lashes are shorter on this eye for some reason. Pretty good, I like it. And let me go in with highlighter really quick, and then I'm gonna go back and try for the last piece of the puzzle, which is a YSL lipstick. Alright, since I already have the highlighter on, gorgeous, I love it. I am realizing that the blushes are a little bit different one from the other, so I'm gonna go back with that coral color and apply a little bit on this side, kind of like even them out. There we go. It's a little bit better, right? A little bit better. And I'm going to finish off my look with a YSL lipstick. I have a few to choose from, but since I'm going for a lighter eye look, I'm gonna go with a bright lipstick, the Rouge Pure Couture The Bold lipstick in shade 10, and it's like a beautiful orangey shade. And that's what I'm going to use, give it a little bit of brightness to my face. Alright, so there we go. I finished off my look for today. I'm going to give you a quick recap of my thoughts of these products. The foundation is very similar. It gives me like a similar vibe to the Sisley Paris matte foundation, luminous matte foundation. It's matte, but it's not drying, but it's not particularly dewy or luminous. And well, it wouldn't be dewy, but luminous. It is not, but it's not drying either, which is great. The concealer is beautiful. It brightens up my eye area with no creasing or nothing like that. I really like the mascara. It's beautiful, and the blushers are gorgeous. I think it's probably my favorite. They are so pretty. The bronzer is also very nice on the powder. It blurs my skin. I don't see any accentuating of my pores. It's just beautiful. It just gives me a really soft look, which I really like. I do have to try the Guerlain concealer, but that will be in another video. So let me know your thoughts. What do you think of this look and the products that I've used in this video? Did you pick up any of these products? Let me know your thoughts down below. I'm leaving descriptions of everything, or links of everything, in the description down below. And like always, I want to thank you so much for spending your time with me. I really do appreciate it. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.